Hello, this is Palico Patch, and welcome back to more of Sunless Sea, Zubmarine, and we are back in London, and we've just taken on a fairly dodgy trip to go out to Mount Palmerston to deliver some souls, which have been unstamped. Not quite sure what that means. It sounds nefarious. Don't think we should look too deeply into it. Ask no questions, and I'll tell you no lies, said the one-eyed man. And ask no questions and I won't have to stick this really big bloody knife into you. Can't really argue with that. You know, in the kingdom of fisticuffs, the man with the knife is king. So we'll do what he says. We won't look into the crate. We know it's there. We'll push it to the back of the boat, cover it with a bit of tarpaulin. Nobody will be none the wiser. Everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. Anyway, what are we doing? We're back in London. We've got some stuff to sort out, stuff to sell, stuff to pick up. Should we crack on? Let's do so. Right, so first things first. We didn't pick up enough Sinterlac last time, did we? We didn't pick any Sinterlac up. No. No, we need 7, don't we? So we've got a Serpent trap. This will allow the Tireless mechanic to get a night's sleep. Does that mean we can do something with him? That's the cannoneer officer. We're going to have a quick chat to him. Yes. It's going to cost me crew? Is that right? It might be messy, he warns you. Could you have a couple of strong sailors standing by? Tell them to snap the box shut when the trouble begins. He holds up a bottle of laudanum. I will be sleeping deeply. Okay. When nothing seems to be happening, you take to your own bunk, but a roar from the clay man brings you sprinting back to the mechanic's cabin. You fling open the door. The man's eyes seethe with viric flame. It's struggling against the efforts of the sailors to restrain it. As you rush to assist it, it smashes one sailor against the wall with terrible force, but the other manages to snap the box closed. Instantly, the man goes stiff, a lifeless clay statue. The viric glow now pulsates from the box. In the bunk, the mechanic sleeps on, his face wreathed in dreamy smiles. He will sleep so until morning. Jeez, I'll take some of that. What is it called? Laudanum. That sounds like good shit. Knocks you out. Boom. Better than night nurse. Let it be said. Laudanum is better than night nurse. Right, so we've lost a serpent trap. We've now got a mirror catch box full of very angry dream snakes. Okay. We've lost a crew, which doesn't matter, we're in London. And we've learned the mechanic stole a secret from the dreams of the stone pigs, whoever they may be. We better get him to explain himself. I think, yeah, that's the way to go. Well, it's like this. I stole a secret from the Echo Bazaar, and we're back in London. That's probably not good. With the help of the Finger Kings. You know, the serpents who rule Dream. Then I reneged on the Finger Kings. Don't look at me like that. Would you rather have me giving them the secret? I have no idea who these people are who you're talking about, so I don't know if that would be a good thing or a bad thing. We'll just take it that it is a bad thing for you to do what you said you were going to do. I talk about engines all the time. I'm sure you've noticed, and I dream about them. I found myself dreaming of the stone pigs. I don't entirely understand still, but they're how the bazaar travels between stars. Did you know they did that? And they sleep, so the Finger Kings can crack their dreams open. So the Finger Kings recruited me. Right. I found a secret in those dreams, an engine like the Z's never seen. Oh, Captain. Captain, let me bring it for you. Don't be so sorry. You won't be sorry even. But there are some things I'll need. I know. Isn't it always the way? Well, in games like this it is. Right, so the mechanic's secret in Frost Found. Quantity is now 1. Find Frost Found in the north and retrieve the mechanic's secret. Well, we can do that. An occurrence, materials for the impeller. Take 1 element of the dawn, 1 casket of sapphires, and 40 units of Stygian ivory. 40 units of Stygian! I can't even hold that much. Along with the mechanic's secret and the unsettling sage to King Eater's castle. Yet another King Eater's castle. Right. Okay. Well, we won't worry about this for the time being. 40 units of Stygian ivory. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, I suppose that's input to bed for a while. What are we doing for fuel? 2. We better go and talk to the Admiral. Yeah, we've got strategic information. Do we pass it on to him? I think it's worth more with the diplomat, but it might upset him if we do that. Let's see where he wants us to go next time. Mangrove College in the Swallowing Isles. That's down south, I believe. Which I said we were going to do, or at least go and do this time anyway. We really need to get our submarine up and running, so it makes sense to head that way. Worst case scenario, we'll use Echo to pay off the rest of the bits we need in order to get past phase 1 of the submarine. Hopefully in this episode, but we'll see how it goes. We'll keep the strategic information at the moment because we've only got the one. Let's submit our port reports. We're going south, so what to get rid of? Well, we've got to pop to Mount Palmerston at some point, so we'll get rid of that one. Hunter's Keep, that's good for getting rid of the... What's the word I'm looking for? Terror! You'd have thought I'd remember that being the intrinsic part of this game. Port Cecil, not too worried about. Withers up top. Abbey Rock, Main Canal, we'll probably pass that on the way, so we'll get rid of that. Pigmo Isle, Chapel of Lights, Avid Horizon, Uttershroom, yes, that can go. Iron Republic can go. The Isle of Cats was down south, wasn't it? So we'll get rid of that. I'm pretty sure Polytheme was down the bottom as well, as is Visage. Port Carnelian's definitely one to get rid of. What else we've got? Loads here. Shellinut, that's up top, I believe. Frost found. How many got? 10. Grand Geode's down south. The Carns pay pretty well, I believe. Home's up top. So let's give it a Carn Shadow. So Codex up top. Fathom King's Hold's down south. We'll probably end up going to that. Irem, Salt Lions. I'm not sure about the Chelonut. So a quick gander. Isle of Cats. Oh, there's a Chelonut. No, there's no chance we're going there, I don't think. We need to head up to Mount Palmerston. That'd be where we go for the shady guy. So, down Port Carnelian, hopefully get our sub. It might be worth trying to open up this section here on the way. So, we're travelling down the coast. We're not going to worry about Abbey Rock. So, yeah, we're probably best getting rid of Chapel Lights, Codex River and Vendor Light and coming back around that way. So, that being said... See, I don't really want to fill up too much on fuel because I don't want to waste it. I've got to get supplies as well. Okay, there's Morn. Chapel Lights can go. We might pop to Avid Horizon, so we'll get rid of that as well. Ah, boom. There we go, straight away. So, alright, let's get rid of the fuel. As it stands, we've got other things we can do here. Let's deliver the Claymen. That'll free up 6 spaces. Or was it 5 spaces? So we dropped one, didn't we, for the quest? What are they offering in the Rose Market? Nothing we can sell. Rose's Wharf. There's definitely nothing we can do for the Venturer's Desires, is there? No. Scintillac or romantic literature, which we haven't seen any of. So how the hell we're going to get 7, I have no idea. So we'll stick to Scintillac on that guy. I don't think the Alarming Scholar will take anything in physical form off me, so that's no good. So we've got that. A sudden Vyric glow. Vyric. Behind your mirror, V names Vyric the colour of shallow sleep. Ooh. Is that a colour? Well, I suppose that's sort of greeny and that's sort of greeny. And that's on about shallow sleep, which is the guy was suffering from. I'm going to keep hold of that. I won't sell that for the time being. We can get rid of the spider silk. I bought the devil bone dice. That hasn't really... I don't think it's paid off. 20. I think we paid like 18 or 19. So we'll get... No, I'll get rid of those. Don't need those at the moment. Oh, right. So, we need coffee for people, don't we? Let's get rid of the spider silk. Who do we need coffee for? Where's my notes? Where's my notes? We need coffee for Ivan, which is northeast. Yeah, well, maybe Khan. Khan's Glory, I think it is. They're worth 50. Let's take 3 of those, and we need honey for someone as well, don't we? Uttershroom, and that's down south. So we'll take 1 of those, 2 of those. Why not? So that frees up 5. Is it worth selling the Scintillac for the time being? It is taking up a lot of space. 3. What else have we got in there? The souls, which we can't do anything with. Maybe we should just call it quits on that and just take the 15 fuel. We can always fill up Mount Palmerston, which is on the return leg anyway, so that's no big issue there. I think we need some more supplies. So with that being said, let's pop to the Scholar. Is there anything I can give you? We can give you some Memory of Distant Shores. Got quite a few of those. Yeah, we can always give over that outlandish artifact towards the Zub as well, rather than the money. I don't think we're going to have too much money. That's my problem with that. Let's do this until... there we go, until we've increased. Just the 1? Let's do 2, just make it a straight 500. And then, let's do our resting. Ooh. The Incandan robe of Mr. Sachs. It sits on your chair. This has possibilities. Oh, have 5 spaces of cargo clear. That we do not have. A delivery from a grateful friend. Several crates of wine sit in your lodgings. The note on the top reads, for your service and discretion. Have 10 spaces of cargo clear. My God. Well, we can't do any of that yet then. At least we know it's there for when we need it. So let's just rest. Use a bit of tarot, get our restful night back. And then we might as well go party, I suppose. We need crew though, don't we? Let's see who the new recruit is first. We have the Genial Magician. Increases veils and mirrors. Well, veils and mirrors are okay. Quite average with the rest for the time being. How much is he going to cost me? 50 echo. And he's an engineer. Well, we've got Maybe's daughter. She's veils, iron and engine power. And we've also got our guy who's sleeping at the moment, who has veils and fuel efficiency. I don't think we need him. I don't think we need him. Bear with me. We will, however, take the cheap sailor. Yes, yes. And with that, we shall also take on more crew. So we'll lose the terror as well, which is awesome. And then we'll go and party in the Wolfstock docks. Docks. Do you like docks? There's no danger here, and we were fortunate. Lost 5 more terror. Lost a bit of echoes. Okay. Oh, here she is. That night in Wolfstock, you find yourself sharing a table with the likely lass. Gonna get our bam chicka wow wow on. Don't think I came down to the docks just to see you. I've got business here. But alright, it did cross my mind that you might drop by. Oh yeah, something new. And I think we're done. There's not a lot more I can do here, I don't think. We could give some stuff to the voracious diplomat. It makes me wonder how much she pays for those, because he pays nothing. And that's the only thing she's willing to take off me. How many do I have? Just the 1. It might be worth keeping. They do creep up from time to time out on the Z. So I think we'll leave that alone. And I think that's just done. No, we need supplies. That's what we need supplies. Right, so 5 supplies. That'll equal us out on fuel and supplies. I think that makes the most sense. I don't think there's anything else taking up much space. No, I think we're good. I think we're good. We could increase our mirror by 1. Is it really worth it for 100 echoes? Possibly. Yeah. There we go. So we've got 3, 4, 5 echoes. Oh, we need to fix ourselves. My life. Almost. That was almost the end. All right. So dry dock it. And we want the fuel stores and multi-yards. 3, 2, 1. But we're fully healed. I don't like leaving with so little money. It's enough to get by. We could go and get supplies and fuel whilst we're out there. That goes without saying, but even so, that wasn't very profitable at all. We've got stuff to keep us going, I suppose. Let's crack on. So let's pop over to Hunter's Keep first, I think. We're on 26. That'll take us down to 16 if we get the 10 off. Oh, an unexpected letter. Who sent it and what does it say? Your sweetheart, return to London as soon as you may. Your sweetheart says, you are a father. Ooh. Or your sweetheart says, a surprise for you on your next turn to London. I have taken in a foundling. Choose this option if you're likely to be either a father or mother. Or, when I next return to London, I will bring an additional recruit, your child. Choose this option if you're giving birth to a child. Well, I don't think we're in some sort of backwards reality here, so I won't be giving birth. A foundling? What, like an orphan, I guess that is? No. We don't use protection. Return to London as soon as you may. You have a child. Return to London to look after them. They may become a scion, allowing you to take 2 legacies. Okay. Well, there you go. See, I knew all that boom, walla, bang, bang would have got me somewhere eventually. As it turns out, it means I'll be paying child support for the rest of my life. Not that I expect my life to be that long in this game, but even so. It's more money out my pocket. Bless him. Little scallywags. Right, so Hunter's Keep. Just waiting for that good old bong to go off to say we are good to pull into port. And then we shall head down south. But yeah, I think we should really get the submarine. We're quite a ways into the series now. We haven't actually got the Zub part of Zubmariner, so I think we better make that priority. There we go. Swing her in. Hunter's Keep. And we want it with Lucy. She's the happy one. There we go. So we've lost our terror. We've got an extra supply, which is great because we've just made up for that from lollygagging around. We lost our hunger as well. Oh, we got 2 memories of distant shores. That's pretty good. Pretty good. And I'm done. Let's go. So down the southern coast. What's the first one? Cumain Canal. Just get the port there. If we get an awaits us feature, then we'll stop there and use that up there. Down to the Iron Republic. Don't really want to do too much in Iron Republic. Your terror tends to get thrown up pretty quickly there. So we'll just pop in, get a port report if it's viable. Although I think that might come at a cost. And then carry on down south to probably the Geode, I think is the next one. I don't want to get too close to that huge dawn machine thing. That was pretty scary. So we'll stay away from that. And then head away over to Port Carnelian. Get this Zub a-going, as they say. But yeah, I'm not fantastically happy about our money at the moment. We could really do with upgrading this ship. I don't like not having a lot of hold space, but I can't really see that getting any better anytime soon. Let's get rid of our hunger. Oh, reverse. Need to check on our secrets at some point as well. Boom! Oh, thank God for that. I was worried that it might take more than one shot. Oh, reoccurring nightmares. You've begun to suffer nightmares of a vast eye. Okay, well, so be it. And we shall take this for... We're not too worried about pages, are we? No, get rid of the hunger. That saves a little bit on supplies. Now, where are we going? Let's head straight down. We won't worry too much about our terror for the time being. It's relatively low. It's doing all right. But I think, yeah, the next real thing after getting the Zub sorted is to look for enough echoes to be able to upgrade our ship. I'm not sure what the next hull size is. Hull size is. Well, I say hull. obviously that's just what you take health-wise on your ship, but hold size. I was right with hold, wasn't I? So we need to check that out. See what's, you know, a cracking on with that. I do believe it is a major upgrade, echoes-wise though. So that's going to probably set us back quite a bit of running around. I'm hoping if we start completing some of these missions we've got outstanding, which is why I've started to make the notes, that it would mean that we're going to open up more echoes a lot quicker. Because at the moment I do feel like we're dilly-dallying a bit. Anyway, here we are, Carnelian Canal. Carnelian Canal. Right, so we just want the port report here, I guess. And listen to surface gossip. Might as well. The ships of the surface linger here. This is their lifeline to a warmer place. A card game ends badly when one of the surface sailor knifes another for all the usual reasons. The other players scrabble for the coins that spill from their pockets, but you snatch up a scrap of paper they overlook. Curious markings, dates, times, code names, spies work. We've still got a spy, haven't we? We've still got a spy. No, not worth spending the money. Let's carry on. Straight down to the Iron Republic. Is it worth it? Yes. I think we need to go to the Melting Isles though, don't we? So I think that's where the Admiral wants us to go. So if we hit Port Carnelian, we could always go across to... Yeah, I really want to clear up a little bit of that black part of the map. It's quite big. There's possibly something hiding in there, which would be worth checking out. Here's hoping there's nothing big on the way. I don't want to see any Republic steamers or dreadnoughts or anything like that. I just want to pull into the Iron Republic, get my port report, crack on. That's the plan. That's all I want. No frills. I'm not here to cause any problems. I've learnt my lesson. We're doing okay. I've learnt my lesson. That's it. I'm done. If anything's going to pop up, it'll pop up now. One would think. Didn't we take out a Clayman ship down here? The pirates, whatever they are. The unfinished pirate person. I wonder if they respawn. Yes, they do. There they are. $210. We could possibly take them on. They're pretty slow. Let's go into the Iron Republic and then we'll make the call. We could do with losing a little bit of terror. I want to try and keep it down as low as possible. But I have to be really aware of how low our fuels can get as well. We have to travel to the other side of the map pretty much to get a decent price on the fuel. Right, so Iron Republic, what can we do? We can compile a port report. That's going to cost us fear, I think. Yeah. 7 stitching on. Again, I can't afford to do that anymore. So, I'm not too worried about giving them time ashore. So, let's do the Market of Hungers and see what's available. 1 terror's fine. And then we'll do a port report. That's gained us 2 pages. Nice. We've got a Tale of Terror as well. We didn't actually gain any terror that time, did we? Awesome. Oh, fantastic. Pages went up 2. Well, what's there to buy? Oh, fuel is actually really cheap. Is coffee cheaper here than what I bought it for? Did I buy it for 50? I think I got ripped off there. Oh well, never mind. Let's fill up on fuel. That's mega cheap. I feel a lot healthier now. Lot happy about that. And I think if we can, we've got a full fuel load now. I don't think it's probably worth going down to the Grand Geode. So let's go over to Fathom King. And then we'll go straight down to Port Carnelian. If we run into this pirate along the way, who's currently very north of us, we'll take him on. But if he stays up there, then we won't. That's the best way to do that. Has he noticed us? I don't think so. I think we've got away with that. Right, so over to Fathom King. We'll pop in on the scary guy who costs us stuff. Oh my god, there's two. Oh, he's a friendly, that's right. See, if you're a friendly, why aren't you attacking that pirate? Answer me that. Riddle me this. Who are you? Pilgrim. Got your name, mate. I'm reporting you to the Admiral when I get back. He'll know all about it. Supposed to be protecting these seas, making it safe for me. Blue lightning crawls leisurely up the funnel. St. Erasmus is landing. Here we be. Right, so we've got... don't like using my Z stories. Trade for white molliflower. It looks like a fish in water and a flower in air. The Drownies recommend owning one if you are going to their cousins in their hut, which we're not. So let's just get a port report. I don't want to use up my last Z story. That really, really annoys me. Screw it. We got the port report. That's fine. So we want it to. Should we clear a little bit? Can't even get my words out. Shall we clear a little bit of this blackness as we go? That's what I meant to say. I think this is going in the right direction. I feel slower today. I know I haven't played this game for about a week, but this definitely feels a bit slower. Are you something special? That's a moray eel. Not feeling too confident in taking those on yet. I'd like at least 2 weapons before taking on any of the live stuff. Preferably one which staggers them, and that way they shouldn't be able to hit us. But that definitely means getting a better ship. We need a forward and a deck weapon in order to do that. Why the hell am I not discovering anything? I'm in the middle of blackness here. Is it because I'm directly on the line? It would appear so. What is below me? Tell me. There's something underwater close by to the south. Not going to tell me? No. What be you? Velton's Vortex. Hello. Well, that clears that. Let's slow down a sec. Oh lord, that's not good. That's not good. Pull out, pull out, pull out. Oh, you're gonna get pulled into it. You've got the wrong direction, sir. That's a bad angle. That is a bad angle. Is he being sucked in, or is he strong enough? Ooh. Is he going down? Is he going down? He can't get out. I think he's just about made. Lucky bugger. I wonder what happens if he gets sucked in. Do you get wrecked? Not something I really want to think about too much. I definitely don't want to try. That is not a for science moment. Definitely not. I'm sure there's nothing down there, but even so. At least that clears up this area. Came on deck to find the metal sharp with sparks. Ozonal coronas haunt the ship. This is Dawn's Edge. Jeez, we're right next to the... We're right next to it now. We might as well do it. It's literally just there. It always seems a lot further away when you look at the map compared to how far it actually falls when you're just looking at your screen. So we're here. We might as well do it. And we cleared a decent chunk of the map anyway. There'll be no reason to do this again. No. Zelo's Town, welcome. Galan Geode. Right, so we want our port report, that's for sure. Do we dare talk to him? We got confused last time we spoke to him. We lose terror, so why not? And as before, yeah, we fall asleep. We've got another memory of distant shores. The light, it's pretty. We've got the yearning burning back. But we've lost terror, which is not too shabby. Can't buy anything here. Oh well. I need to find where I can trade in these memories of distant shores. There's bound to be somewhere which is going to pay a pretty price for them. I just need to find out where. It just seems what we that's just what we accumulate. A lot of people say that Z stories are easy to come by, but that's what I'm really struggling for. To which point I'm probably going to have to shop in my outlandish artifact in order to get us over the 100 parts needed in order for us to get past phase 1 of building the sub, which we're going to do right now because we need to start making progress. And we can, in fact, I think I can get rid of my spy in Port Carnelian. That might give us some sort of reward, so we'll do that as well. Anything will do. A little bit of moolah would be lovely. Wow, you're big. 210. Ahem mustache. Ahem mustache? Ahem mustache. Lots of mist. Oh, and some birds. They hit quite hard from what I remember. Right, so shall we do the sub first? I think we shall. So it's going to cost us 75 echoes, which I really don't want to hand over. Really don't want to hand over. So really, all that leaves us is the mysterious device. So let's hand that over. Heretofore, its purpose was mysterious, but the chief engineer insists it's precisely what they need. You watch your artifact being welded into a tangle of pipes deep in the bowels of your engine. This will never work, mutters one engineer. It bloody will, the chief says, wiping sweat and oil from his forehead. Or her forehead. I apologise. I apologise. Oh, that's phase 1 done. So, phase 2 is retrieve a set of sonar schematics. The engineers have reached an impasse. It's the sonar. It's unreliable, loud, and stops working below 70 fathoms. But the Admiralty and the Khan must have cracked this back in the day. The engineers brim with conspiracy theories about the old submarine programs. Before the agreement about nothing of consequence, London's Admiralty conducted their submarine research at Station 3. The location of Carnet's research base is unknown, but a number of its scientists relocated to Khan's Shadow. Perhaps one of those locations have information you could use. Retrieve sonar schematics from Station 3 or Khan's Shadow. And I've gained a secret. Oh, I've got 7. Oh, that's pretty hunky-dory. Right, my only issue is Station 3 I can't actually do anything with until I get a Sufran Cuppa long box. So it's probably best going to Khan's Shadow because we know where that is and it's pretty close and it's on the way to Mount Palmerston. And then we can loop back around to this on our next run once we've been to London. So I think Khan's Shadow is the way to go. Definitely on that. And now, what to do? Behind the window, spoons clink on china. I think that's a terror loss. Pan sapphires in the fungal jungle. Not the best. Oh, we can help Maby's daughter search for her mother. What's the chance now? What's it gone up to? 16%. It's getting better. Is it doubling every time? I think it is. Or we can insinuate an agent into Port Carnelian for 100 echo. Wowzer. And it's only 44%. I think I'm going to keep hold of the spy for the time being. I don't want to give up 100 echoes. I'm running pretty low and I'm going to need it, I feel. So, let's help Maby's daughter. This one's a slender lead. She's been seen wearing sapphires, the daughter shrugs. This is where sapphires come from. Look, you were heading this way anyway, weren't you? Weren't you? She's been here in forever. Or she hasn't been here in forever. I don't think she's coming back. So that's one port eliminated. And I did pick up some sapphires here and there. So we've lost that, which is terrible. Maby's daughter's done. Casket of sapphires is awesome. What can we sell? What can we buy? Fuel supplies are pretty cheap. How much are sapphires worth to buy? Again, the coffee beans are cheap here as well. I think I got ripped off in London for coffee. Who'd have thunk it? I must have gone to Costa. We could buy fuel. I don't really want to buy fuel if I can help it. Let's buy supplies because we can always loot supplies for fuel. 11 supplies. Let's buy 4 of those. Takes up to 15. We've still got over 200 echo, which is nothing to worry about. And I think we're done. Oh, we're going to have port report. We could pan for sapphires, but I feel that might cost us a crew. which I'm not too happy with. It's... I'm going to leave it. I'm going to play it safe. There's a lot I want to get done on this trip. Little things, just with the coffee and the honey and all that. So I don't really want to push anything too much, and I definitely don't want to lose any crew this early into our trek. So I think we'll leave it here for Port Carnelian. We've got phase 1 done. We're on to phase 2 now, which means it would appear just popping over to Carn Shadow. So that shouldn't be too difficult. It might even be the fact that because it's not that far away, he says. It's pretty far away. I was going to say we could pop back, but maybe not. We might have to do the loop, like I said from before. Oh well, never mind. We shall digress on that on the next episode. We shall look into it and figure out what the bloody hell we're doing. So thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated, and I will catch you on the next episode. Take it easy.